cookies are one of my Jasmine's favorite cookies, but she likes them soft. Now I have a perfect recipe that will give you soft sugar cookies, and I'm going to share it with you. Coming up next. Hi, I'm Diet, and welcome to Turtles Tasty Treats, where we make baking from scratch easy. I'm so excited to share with you today's recipe of this soft sugar cookie. Now, with a little bit of time and a few ingredients, you'll be able to make these tasty treats. The ingredients that you will need are 1 cup of butter, 1 1/4 cup of granulated sugar, 1 egg and 1 egg yolk, 2 1/2 teaspoons of vanilla extract, 2 1/2 cups of all-purpose flour, 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda, 1/2 teaspoon of baking powder, 1/4 teaspoon of salt, and 1/4 cup of granulated sugar to roll our cookie dough in. To mix my ingredients together, I'll be using my KitchenAid stand mixer fixed with my paddle attachment. I will also use a large bowl with my whisk and my spatula. Now I'm going to go ahead and preheat my oven to 375 degrees. We're going to start by putting our butter into our bowl. Next, we're going to add our sugar to our butter, and then we're going to cream the two together. Let's mix it up. Now with my spatula, I'm going to go ahead and scrape down the sides of my bowl. Now I'm going to mix it up. Now I'm ready to add the eggs to my mixture. I like to crack my eggs into a separate bowl just in case there's a bad egg or I get a shell into the mixture. I'm going to add my first egg into my cookie dough, and then I'm going to mix it all together. Let's mix it up. Now I'm ready to add the egg yolk to my cookie dough. So what I'm going to do, crack my egg open, and I'm going to let the egg white fall out. And then I'm going to move the egg yolk back and forth while the egg white continues to fall into my bowl. Now, with just my egg yolk, I'm going to go ahead and add that to my mixture. And now I'm going to mix it up. Now I'm going to go ahead and take my spatula and I'm going to go ahead and scrape down the sides. And now we're going to mix it up. Now what we're going to do is add our vanilla to our cookie dough. And we're going to mix it up. Now in a large bowl, we're going to mix together our dry ingredients. So I'm going to go ahead and take our flour and I'm going to dump it into the bowl. And then I'm going to add our baking soda, baking powder, and salt to our flour. Now with my whisk, I'm going to go ahead and mix it all together. Now that our dry ingredients are all mixed together, I now am going to add it to our wet ingredients a little at a time. And I'm going to mix it up. Now I'm going to add a little bit more. and I'm going to mix it up. Now I'm going to go ahead and add the rest of my dry ingredients to our cookie dough. And now I'm going to mix it up. Now I'm going to go ahead and take my spatula and I'm going to scrape down the sides of my bowl just so that I can make sure that everything is well incorporated. And I'm going to get the bottom as well. And now I'm ready to mix it up. Now that all of the ingredients is well incorporated, I'm ready to take the cookie dough off of my paddle using my spatula. Using my ice cream scoop, I'm going to go ahead and scoop out my sugar cookie dough onto my parchment lined baking tray. And I'm going to spread out my cookie dough about 2 inches apart. Now that I have all of my cookie dough scooped out onto my tray, which is 2 dozen exactly, I'm ready to roll each cookie dough ball into my granulated sugar. Now that all of my cookie balls have been rolled in sugar, I'm now going to go back and place my thumb on top of each cookie ball. I do this so that while my cookies are baking in the oven, they can go ahead and rise, and when they fall down, I still will have the perfect round shape, but I will have a flat cookie. Now that I've placed my thumb into each cookie dough, I'm now ready to go ahead and have them chill into the refrigerator. Now this will allow for them to not spread while they are in the oven. Now that our cookies have chilled in the refrigerator for 20 minutes, we now can place them in the oven to bake for 9 minutes. Now, as we wait for our cookies to cool on the baking tray, I have a question for you. Do you like your sugar cookies hard or do you like them soft like Jasmine? Let me know in the comments below. Now that our cookies have cooled for 5 minutes on the baking tray, we now can move them to the cooling rack where they will cool down completely. And now to taste our tasty treat. Yummy. I'll see you in the next one and subscribe for more.